Being alone has been the most challenging part of my divorce. It's times like this when I feel and wish that my sister and I were still close and I could, pick up the phone and call her. But that's just not where we are right now.
Not Tia Mowry completely banning her sister Tamera. For years, they were like peanut butter and jelly, but things have gone completely downhill for them, and Tia is finally revealing why she stopped talking to her sister. So, y'all know Tia and Tamera Mowry are like Black Hollywood royalty. Sister Sister was our childhood show. We grew up watching them go through awkward teen moments, dating drama, and all kinds of stuff. Whether it was Tamera doing her talk show thing on The Real or Tia's hilarious cooking videos, they were supportive of each other. They've always been super close, at least in public. But now, honey, it seems like the vibe is different. Tia Mowry has been out here dropping some subtle hints about her relationship with her sister, talking about how she no longer talks with her and how sometimes family needs space to grow. So, in case you're out of the loop, Tia has got her new reality TV show called Tia Mowry, My Next Act, and she released a little teaser. And honey, it was a moment. Tia sat down for a real, raw confessional about her divorce and straight up said, "Being alone has been the most challenging part of my divorce." But y'all, that's not all. Tia got even deeper, sharing her emotions about the distance between her and Tamera.
The most challenging part of my divorce. It's times like this when I feel and wish that my sister and I were still close and I could, pick up the phone and call her.
Can you imagine wanting to reach out to your twin, your literal other half, but you just can't? But that's the reality right now, because as Tia put it, that's just not where we are right now. Tia mentioned that when you get older, things change. While she didn't go into much detail, the streets are saying that the sisters haven't been as tight as they used to be for a while, and this has everything to do with how Tia treats Tamera. Fans have said that Tia was always rude to Tamera, and Tia always came across as too selfish. Now, did you know that Tamera released her memoir back in 2022? Probably not, because the day Tamera announced her book, Tia decided to announce her divorce from Corey Hardrick. At the time, I thought maybe Corey could have cheated, so this is why Tia was rushing it. But no, they just grew apart, so they decided to divorce. But to announce it on the same day that your twin sister is about to release her book was just a selfish move, because it completely overshadowed Tamera's hard work. Wherever Tamera went, she was asked about Tia's divorce and not her book.
Your sister just announced that she's gonna be getting a divorce.
Yes.
Does like half of your heart break for her?
I support her.
Yeah.
So, whatever she wants, the Mowrys have her back. I love her dearly. She is strong. But I know right now she just kind of wants to, just process it all, take it all in, and, be a little private about that.
Yeah.
And, as a sister, I'm just going to respect that.
Totally, of course.
And it's not just that. If you look at any clips from their previous reality show, you would realize Tia never gave a F about Tamera or her feelings.
Because sometimes, Tia, you're selfish.
You are.
Why crying? How am I selfish? Because you just don't get it. You don't get it right now.
So you're this upset about it?
The fact that I have to explain to you why I was upset because you were late.
You're saying that
can't
I'm
see.
selfish.
Yes. The thing is you don't care. You think about yourself.
How am I thinking about myself?
There was also a time when Tamera was getting dragged for marrying a white man, and Tia was sitting there like she didn't know what was happening.
Like, what do they
get
say?
called white man's whore. The new one was.
God, Tamera.
No, yeah. Back in the day, you cost $300, but now you're giving it to him for free. Like, stuff that.
And speaking of Tamera's husband, many speculate he is the one who caused a rift between the sisters. Tamera married Adam Housley, a former Fox News correspondent, and people have never really liked him. They accused him of saying some controversial things about Black people, and Tamera's had to defend him publicly, and maybe Tia also never supported this marriage. What's even crazier is that Tamera didn't even make Tia the godmother of her children. Tamera also found out that Tia was coming out with a reality show just like us on the internet, and that's gotta hurt. But unlike Tia, Tamera only has nice things to say about her.
Tia is living her life right now, and Tia is doing Tia.
Tia's returning to reality TV.
I know. I didn't know until I found out with the rest of the world.
Any chance we'll see you on there?
She didn't ask me. So I take that as no. She's like, this is my story, and I can only respect that.
Are you and Adam trying to set her up on any dates or anything? Are you guys playing Cupid at all?
I feel like she doesn't want any of our input right now. And I can only respect that. So I think she is doing her.
You know her better than anybody, so you'd be like, I'm not going.
So I'm respecting that.
And according to several media outlets, insiders close to the Mowry sisters have hinted that the rift has been growing for a while now. They say the tension started way before Tia's divorce and might have more to do with the sisters growing in different directions, and that while Tamera has been busy with family life, Tia's been laser focused on her career and personal growth. Ciao. It's always tough when family drifts apart like that, but it sounds like Tia's just trying to find herself. And y'all know what they say, sometimes you gotta let go of people, even family, to find your peace. When all this started coming out, the fans dragged Tia for being selfish. One user said, "I'll say this, I was watching their show and I'll never forget when Tamera was job hunting and Tia was booked. Tia got a Christmas musical movie and she told Tamera, 'Aren't you jealous that I'm doing a movie you always wanted to do?' Tamera was shocked but kept it mature and classy. Months later, Tamera got booked for The Real and won an Emmy." Another person said, "Tia courted and married Corey against her family's wishes. Divorced Corey without any cheating from his part, announced her divorce from Corey on the same day that Tamera launched a book, embarrassed Corey publicly by saying she graduated from her marriage, never came to Corey's defense when people accused him of cheating, but even though that wasn't the case, shopped for a reality TV show and never told her sister, announcing her estrangement from her sister publicly as part of a reality TV show. We can see who the attention-seeking, selfish, manipulative person is. If Tamera wants to put a healthy distance from Tia, I agree with her boundaries. It's peace of mind against toxicity. Self-respect for your well-being. As you can see, no one is on Tia's side. And when Tia saw this, she came out to do damage control. A source close to Tia came out to say that we're all out here misreading what Tia said. And whenever you see a source coming out to talk, just know that it's the PR machine at work. The source said, the sisters are still close in their relationship. The show was referring to closeness in the terms of proximity, as Tamera lives in Napa and Tia lives in Los Angeles. But no, we didn't misunderstand or misread anything, because that ain't what Tia said. A fan even took to Twitter and said, "I love Tia Mowry, but she totally tried to gaslight us by saying that we misunderstood her statement about her and Tamera not being close. She just said exactly what we heard the first time on the premiere of her reality show." As for Tamera, she's been pretty quiet on this whole situation. She's always been more private when it comes to her personal life, especially now that she's more focused on family and motherhood. But y'all, that silence might be telling. Sometimes when someone doesn't address a situation, it says more than what words ever could. Many are connecting the dots and feel Tia's recent behavior shows she's more focused on herself, especially after her divorce. On the flip side, Tia's supporters believe she's just trying to live her life post-divorce and that her need for personal space is justified. But what do y'all think? Is Tia distancing herself from Tamera for personal growth, or is there more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the next drama.